Adam here, and these are the best family-friendly waterfall hikes in New Hampshire. We're starting off at number 20 with the Dixville Flume. This flume is an 18-foot tall plunge found right next to the parking lot near Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. This fall's convenient location makes it a great quick stop while visiting the rest of Dixville Notch. Plus, the flume offers easy upper and lower viewpoints to get closer to the falls. At number 19 is Lower Purgatory Falls. This falls is a 12-foot tall horsetail found on an easy 0.7-mile long hike near Lyndeborough, New Hampshire. I love how uniquely shaped this falls is, and I think many families will too. Plus, the large pool, rock scrambles, and upper viewpoint should offer some additional fun. At number 18 are the Beecher and Pearl Cascades. These cascades are 35 feet and 20 feet tall and are found on an easy 1-mile-long hike near Brenton Woods, New Hampshire. Here we have two moderately sized cascades that are not only easy to get to, but are also right next to Mount Willard, a hike many families may already be tackling. At number 17 is Little Hellgate Falls. This falls is a 40-foot tall fan falls found on an easy 1.5-mile-long hike near Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. This tall horsetail offers a remote and wild feeling while being located on an easy gradual hike that should delight many. There is both a far viewpoint complete with a picnic table and access to the base of the falls up close. At number 16 is Crystal Cascade. This cascade is a 100-foot tall waterfall found on an easy 0.8-mile-long hike near Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. When exploring around Pinkham Notch, not everyone is ready yet to fully tackle Mount Washington, so having a very tall and scenic cascade less than a mile round trip from the visitor center is a great alternative hiking option. At number 15 is Profile Falls. This falls is a 30-foot tall wide fan falls found on an easy 0.3-mile-long hike near Bristol, New Hampshire. Just because a falls is large, powerful, and scenic does not mean that it needs to be hard to get to. This quick stroll from the parking lot makes for a nice rest stop for the whole family. At number 14 is Thompson Falls. This falls is a 20-foot tall, almost 30-foot wide cascade found on an easy 1.5-mile-long hike near Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. This is another awesome, uniquely shaped falls and pool for very little effort found near the base of Wildcat Ski Area. Everyone should enjoy the many vantage points to take in this uniquely shaped plunge, but for those looking for a greater adventure, there is both a middle and an upper falls that's a short hike up a steeper rough trail from the main falls. At number 13 is the Falls of Song. This falls is a 40-foot tall plunge falls found on a longer 3.1-mile-long loop hike near Moultonborough, New Hampshire at the Castle in the Clouds. While this hike is on the longer side for this list, the fact that it boasts 7 different waterfalls along the hike easily makes up for it. Plus, the tallest and most impressive falls has had a nice boardwalk constructed to give everyone the best views possible. It's well worth the hike if you are checking out the whole Castle in the Clouds area. At number 12 is Ripley Falls. This falls is a 100-foot tall horsetail slide falls found on a moderate 1-mile-long hike near Crawford Notch, New Hampshire. Now, this is the steepest and toughest hike on this list. However, I think this is a good challenge hike for how scenic and tall the waterfall is that you will be rewarded with. At 100 feet tall with plenty of fun rocks to scramble and a nice pool, you'll find Ripley Falls well worth the extra effort. At number 11 is Franconia Falls. This falls is a 30-foot tall slide cascade found on an easy 7-mile-long hike near Lincoln, New Hampshire. Despite being the longest hike on the list by a long shot, the lack of any steepness or trail roughness makes this a very easy hike. It's all proven worth it when you reach this unique falls with its many slides and cool plunges. At number 10 is Sabad Day Falls. This falls is a 35-foot tall punch bowl plunge falls found on an easy 0.7-mile-long hike near Albany, New Hampshire. This short hike with numerous benches rewards you with one of the most scenic falls on the entire Kancamagus Highway. The numerous viewpoints from the different platforms and railings of this cool punch bowl falls should delight the whole family. At number 9 is Rocky Gorge. This falls is a 15-foot tall, powerful cascade found on an easy 0.4-mile long walk near Albany, New Hampshire. This is the most powerful falls on the entire Kankomagas Highway, and it's a short walk from the parking lot. There are many great easy viewpoints of the falls, not only from the bridge, but also some from the opposite bank and others after some slab scrambling for those feeling more adventurous. At number 8 is Beaverbrook Falls. This falls is an 80-foot tall horsetail found right next to the parking lot near Colebrook, New Hampshire. It's crazy that one of the tallest and uniquely shaped horsetails in all of New Hampshire is also so easy to get to that you can see it from the parking lot. But don't worry, there are also some easy trails with bridges that will let you scramble, explore, and get wet at the base of the falls to your heart's content. At number 7 is Glen Ellis Falls. This falls is a 64-foot tall, powerful plunge found on an easy 0.4-mile long hike near Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. It's great that one of the state's most powerful plunges is also one of its most accessible. With tunnels under the road and several staircases, accessing the falls couldn't be easier. You'll find some higher up viewpoints plus the bottom base viewpoint for those willing to get absolutely blasted with waterfall mist. At number 6 is Paradise Falls. This falls is a 20-foot tall plunge found on a thrilling 0.8-mile long hike near Woodstock, New Hampshire. So honestly, this falls is the least interesting thing about this hike. It's actually the fact that it's located in the Lost River Gorge that will blow your family away. There are tons of cool boardwalks through the gorge and 11 different caves to try and squeeze through. One of those caves even has a waterfall inside of it. At number 5 is Bead Falls. This falls is a 35-foot tall sliding plunge found on an easy 0.4-mile long hike near Sandwich, New Hampshire. You simply won't find a stranger and more ethereal falls on such an easy hike in the whole state. The shallow, pleasant pool, cave overhang, and dribbling water sheet will make this falls a hit with the whole family. At number 4 is Pond Brook Falls. This falls is 100 feet of slides and cascades over rock slabs, found on an easy 0.4-mile long hike near Stratford, New Hampshire. This is a slide and slab lover's paradise. So many fun spots to scramble on these easy to get to and tame falls. At number 3 is the Basin Cascades Trail. This is a series of 3 different waterfalls with tons of connecting cascades, found on an easy 1.4-mile long hike near Lincoln, New Hampshire. Talk about a bang for your buck. 3 different awesome waterfalls and all those cascades. I loved how unique and funny the basin looked, but also all of the endless slides and cascades to scramble around should easily delight hikers of all ages. At number 2 is the Flume. This is a series of falls and cascades in the Flume Gorge, found on an easy 2.2-mile long loop hike near Lincoln, New Hampshire. Yup, it's a classic for a reason. It is just so thrilling and so much fun to explore the gorge on the boardwalk. So many falls and features all around you. It's so much fun, in fact, that you'll want to walk through again. And it's even more magical if you visit and see the ice climbers in the winter. Now, before we make it all the way to number 1, let's check out some honorable mentions. First is Lower Falls. If you're already visiting Rocky Gorge, Lower Falls is another great stop just down the road. Next is Alpine Cascades. This delightful 60-foot tall horsetail is found on an easy walk along an ATV trail if you're near Berlin, New Hampshire. And lastly are the Waterville Cascades. This is a fun but slightly tougher and longer loop hike to 7 different cascades if you are near Waterville Valley. And this means that the best easy waterfall hike in New Hampshire is Diana's Baths. This falls is a series of plunges, slides, cascades, and of course pools found on an easy 1.4-mile long hike near North Conway, New Hampshire. Could there have been any other choice for number 1? So many falls, cascades, and fun pools have been delighting people of all ages for at least the 20 years since your guide here was a kid himself. Bring the whole family and explore the whole brook to see if you can figure out where the perfect bath is. But hey, that's just my opinion. Now go get hiking.